What's going on, Sneak Peekers? I'm Gavin, and unfortunately, I have some bad news. Any superhero fans listening, you're about to enter into a long, dry spell. Gen V just finished its first season, Loki Season 2 is almost over, and both The Marvels and Aquaman 2 are rumored to be letdowns. You might be thinking to yourself, what is there for me to watch with this hiatus incoming? Luckily for you, Invincible Season 2 has just started. For anyone unfamiliar with the show, Invincible is an Amazon Prime original series that adapts the comics of the same name by Image Comics. The comics were created by Robert Kirkman, most famous for his original series, The Walking Dead. The show follows the life of Mark Grayson, played by Steven Yeun, a half-alien high schooler who deals with the changes that occur in his life after he gains his father's superpowers. If you think you may have heard of this show before, you probably would recognize Nolan Grayson, aka Omni-Man, voiced by J.K. Simmons. He recently found his way into Mortal Kombat, became the subject of several memes, and is a large reason for why the show is so loved. Side characters making the show isn't a new phenomenon for Prime Originals. Another superhero show you've probably heard of, The Boys, has a popular fan base revolving around its central villain, Homelander. Ironically, both of these shows are executively produced by famous comedian Seth Rogen, and he's appeared in both shows as well. Seth and Prime Video have been working together to turn semi-popular third-party comic titles into television hits, rivaling Marvel and DC by taking chances with new styles of storytelling. This doesn't always work for them, however, and 2016's The Tick can attest to this. But luckily for Prime, Season 1 of Invincible got raving reviews, with fans loving the animation style appearing as if it came straight from issue 1, and general audiences loving the star-studded voice acting. It's now been 2 years since the first season, and the first episode shows a larger production budget and an incredible villain for our protagonist to battle. I won't spoil anything, but if you're not familiar with the comics, you're going to be in for some big surprises. If you are caught up on Season 1 and ready to continue, make sure to watch the short film Adam Eve that came out this summer ahead of your viewing of Season 2. While it's not integral to the main story, it gives a lot of insight into one of the most important side characters in the story and features some of the best fight scenes in the franchise. If you do end up watching the first episode of Season 2 tonight, make sure to add us at Sneak Peek TV on Instagram or Twitter.